Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Of course, this is Tuesday afternoon. Guess where we are? Yes, we're down at the Peppermill Lounge. Absolutely amazing. Sitting in the red couch. Absolutely wonderful. I have Beejel with me. Beejel with me. Now, as you know, I don't interview any of my guests, and I was just asking him a little bit of, what he does, and I got very, very excited because he makes money for people that have projects like me. So I said, I need you desperately. I need you. You are now. I've never heard of what you do. Maybe it's because it's been called a different name. How are you anyway?
I'm great.
Are you all right?
I'm excited to be here. It's a fun place to do interviews,
Isn't it? Now wait a second. You've got an English accent.
I'm from England. I'm from Harrow, born and bred.
Harrow, I know Harrow very well. Harrow, yeah, Harrow's right by the airport.
Yeah, in that part of town.
In that sort of Maidenhill, all that's around there. Yeah, have I got my place right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So what brings you to Vegas of all places?
Two
English people in Vegas. Have we totally lost our minds? No, we haven't. We're actually excited. We love it.
Fate and destiny. We used to live in San Diego.
Okay.
And then in 2010, we actually had to leave the U.S. and we sold everything, packed four bags.
What do you mean you had to leave the U.S.?
Well, immigration. So let's leave it at that.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we don't want to talk about immigration because it's a tricky subject at this present time.
And so essentially, we sold everything. We packed four bags. I packed 2 kids, 1 wife.
You packed 2 kids.
3 laptops.
How'd you pack 2 kids? Very carefully.
In big bags.
Very carefully.
Okay. And we basically traveled for the world for 5 years. And it was during that time we were traveling.
How wonderful!
Yeah, and it's during that time I really kind of understood the power of processes because I had a team of virtual assistants in the Philippines who were managing processes in our business that allowed us to travel consistently for 5 years.
Now, when you said processes, explain what you mean by the word processes.
Okay.
Because processes are kind of a different. It's a word I'm familiar with in England, and I don't know how well they're familiar with that word.
We'll make
here.
it really simple.
Yeah, make it easy for people like that so they know what a processor is.
Right now,
I'm not in court.
Right now, we are stuck in project land. Now, what I mean by that is we're here on set.
Yeah, we're definitely in project land.
So we're creating a project, right? We're creating a video.
Yes.
But this in itself doesn't create money for your business.
Well,
right?
not yet.
Not yet, right? So until we do something with this project afterwards.
Okay.
Now, so the project is what we have to get done, but it's the processes that happen thereafter.
We're doing the project.
We're doing the project right now.
And now you take over the processes.
So the processes come afterwards that actually turn this asset into something that generates funding or money.
Profit.
Right?
Profit. Because we are for profit, we're not a foundation.
So now here's a challenge.
Tell me, I know the challenge.
Okay, so many entrepreneurs and business owners are stuck in project land.
Yes.
And let me tell you why, right? And there's a couple of reasons, but let me tell you why. Projects are easy, right? We come in, we do a set, or we build a website, we write a book. We have a sense.
Put the basics down there.
We have a sense of completion, right? But processes are by definition mundane, boring, repetitive. Right, you've got to post links, send emails, do follow up.
We do all the social media, all the websites.
Now, entrepreneurs hate things that are mundane, boring, and repetitive.
Yep, that's me.
Right? So what do we do? So we tend to avoid that part of our business.
Yes.
We tend to stay stuck in project land, and we avoid the processes. Now, another thing about processes, now if you're in sales, a lot of times the end of the process might be the need to have a sales call with somebody.
Yes,
right?
correct.
Now, the fear of rejection of that part of the process throws people off their game. So they rather not even engage in the process or do it half-hearted because of that fear of rejection.
You are so right. What he's saying is so 100% right.
Yeah. So essentially what we do is we help them design a process that might happen. So once you've done it, now you've got
all this together.
You've got it pretty much dialed in because you've been doing this for about 2.5 years.
Yeah, I'm
but a lot of
in.
times people go to events, they get all excited about something that they bought or on stage.
Correct. Yeah.
And they go home having spent all that money. Some of them never open the box, right? So they never even dive into
Probably
it.
Not.
Right?
I don't know. But
Now some of them dive in, maybe they write their book or whatever it may be. But then when it comes to the process that actually generates the profits,
they're stuck.
They're overwhelmed. They're stuck. They're just struggling. That's where I come in. I look at their business. I look at it from a step-to-step perspective. I have no emotional attachment to what they do.
No.
Right? I look at it
Which is
from
pretty
from
fortunate,
right?
actually.
And then I help them design it, and then I help them delegate it. And what I mean by delegate it is that, think of this is a perfect setting, right? Which is every single component of this restaurant is
Yes.
driven by a process. The
Yes.
waiters know exactly what to do. The chefs know how to create a dish, right? Let's take a hamburger.
Everybody knows what to do.
Right,
Yes.
let's take a hamburger, the classic formula, right?
Yeah.
You
Put the
basically
bun.
put the bun, you put the patty, put the cheese, put the onion, put the mayo, squirt, 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 put the bun, put it in a box, give to the customer.
Correct.
That's a process. I can write that process down, I can take it to somebody and train them how to do that time and time again. However, if you are the owner of the business,
Yes.
doing that on a day-to-day basis will probably drive you crazy.
Nuts.
Nuts, right? And that's the difference. So not only do we help you design the process, we then help you delegate it or give it to somebody else to do. And that's what drives profits
And this
in the
is
business.
where we have, and I'm going to say where we have our problem. I mean, I've been in real estate for many, many years. I do real estate as well. And real estate to me is like, it's easy for me because
Yeah.
I know the process of what to do and how to do it. And you buy it, you decorate it, you sell it.
You're trained in the process.
I'm trained in that.
The whole thing from start to finish, contracts and everything else.
But in this business, this is a little different. And what you're, I didn't know that we would have you on teaching our viewers, which I hope you'll learn from this because I'm learning from it, how to do this. Because now you said that when you were traveling for 5 years, you still had your business going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what businesses are these days. It's like don't buy an office building, and being in the real estate building, don't buy an office building anymore, right?
Yeah.
Nobody uses an office building.
So the only way we made it possible was that, I said we have a team of 500 employees in the Philippines, right? So I had to make
500, I thought you said five.
no,
500.
500 employees in the Philippines. So I had to make sure that the processes that allow me to travel,
Yeah.
now it wasn't that I wasn't doing anything, but the follow-up with clients, setting appointments, following up from appointments, all that nitty-gritty stuff
Yes.
can be done by somebody else. So I could be sitting on a beach somewhere in Thailand or somewhere, and as long as I had an internet
You
connection,
did that for 5 years.
pretty much, yeah, we traveled
With your wife and 2 little girls.
I've done phone calls with clients from the bank of the River Ganges in India, trekking in the jungles. As long as there's internet connection, I could still do my job, and my kids could still do homeschool. Pretty much from anywhere in the world these days. Right? So
That's
the world's
it.
changed. So, but we've got to make sure that we have the processes in place as the bedrock of our business that allow us to do these things.
And how did you get into this business of understanding? Because you're like the end of a product.
Yeah.
It's like we have it, we build it, we've created it, we've done all this. And now we need to get it out there, or we need advertising, or we need to make money.
So it's a great question. So I've been doing this, and I didn't know I was doing this for 10 years. Let me explain. So for 10 years, I've been working with 1, 2, 3 employee,
Yeah.
and we essentially, in our business, we're using our VAs to run our processes. So myself and the CEO would design processes, and then the virtual assistants would run the processes. Now, all those 10 years, we had thousands of clients come to us. And we wouldn't tell the clients what to delegate to us. We would just send, the client would say, I want this done, we would do it. At the end of last year, I asked myself a question. Why are some clients staying with us for years and some clients fading after a
They
month?
come and they go.
They go. And we basically did a deep dive into current and past clients, and we realized that the clients that were outsourcing processes were staying with us for months, if not years. And the clients that outsource projects would get the project done and quit.
It's done.
And a big kind of aha moment came to me. I said, I need to teach clients how to delegate processes that drive profits in their business. So this was the kind of big aha. And then I realized that's what we've done for 10 years.
And you didn't realise you'd done that. And you didn't realise
We didn't realise
that-
that was the secret to our own success.
And you know, it's so funny you should say that, because the greatest CEOs and business owners in the entire world, they don't know all this and they don't know everything, but they admit it to themselves and they delegate all these different jobs, to, like they would
Yeah.
give you this to do that, because they can't do it. They can create it and they can put it all together, but now it's got to be run.
Absolutely.
And then they need, they need the managers, they need the assistants, they need all these people. And you found a way, he's found a way through actually social media and the computer, and you can be sitting in any beach, anywhere, and do your job.
Yeah. No, it
But
doesn't,
even the owner can do it. I can't,
Yeah.
because I have to sit here
Yeah.
to spill.
no, it doesn't apply
The rest
to
of the
every job,
time.
but it worked for me. And it works for a lot of
you.
people.
But it works for a lot of
It
people.
works for a lot of people these days. you know?
Because that's how people are now. The job situation lately is not the way it used to be. Now, how do we get people to change?
We've got to start with understanding that processes. Here's a slate. If you remember one thing, remember this: projects cost you money. Processes make you money. I'll say it one more time. Projects cost you money, and processes make you money. So the starting point is, if you design your processes first, it'll make your projects work much better. And your project can actually start making money for you.
So guys out there, I'm my producer. I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening, and I hope everybody's listening, because this is absolutely incredible knowledge that we kind of miss. And I think we miss it because we're so enthusiastic as making the project and feeling how great and wonderful it is. Now what do we do with it? And we're not making money with it.
That's right.
And that's the sole problem I think a lot of people have. So, is this an up and coming business, or is it?
No, we've been doing it for 10 years.
You've been doing it for 10
10
years.
years.
Well, 8 of those years he didn't know he was doing what he was doing. He didn't realise you were helping that many people.
For literally 9 years, we allowed clients to dictate what they wanted us to do.
Yes.
And I realized that we would need to teach our clients. We need to teach our clients to design the processes first, and then delegate the processes out second.
So, what do you think of social media?
It's great. It's a great. I mean, we basically.
If you use it the right way.
If you use it the right way, and remember, social media is a very expansive term, right?
Yes.
There are many different platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook. So depending on your business, there's a platform that's right for you.
So you've got to find your platform.
Yeah.
But and do all that before. I've actually done that. So now I need you.
Yeah.
This must be one of my greatest interviews ever, because I'm definitely going to get in touch with you and see how we can just get this whole thing, as well as my producer, because my producer does, my Kona, he does my show, but he also has his own business, and he's also in the learning process because he's just starting out. He just finished college, I don't know, a year ago or whatever it is, so he's very, very new in the business, but he understands the business, knows the business, knows all these next levels. How can people get in touch with you?
They can go to my website, which
What is it?
rapidprofitmakeover.com. And we actually do a free workshop every month. It's a live workshop. It can be online or in person, where we actually teach some of these fundamentals.
Oh, how wonderful. Well, maybe you'll see me at the next one.
Yes, please join us.
I'll definitely join you.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I never know who's coming on my show, but I just know that I had his wife on actually last week, and
she loved it.
I know she's fabulous. And then I just met one of his daughters, and she was so cute. She's got these great big high heels, and she's wearing these big high heels because she said, I'm only 4'10.5". She has a little half in her. But the younger generation are fabulous, and of course they give us all these inspirations, don't they, of what's going on and everything else.
One of my greatest joy is parenting, being a father.
Yes.
And the time we travel around the world, thanks to the help of the virtual assistants who support the business,
yes,
made that the most precious, incredible time in my life. So,
well, I'm going to thank you for coming on the show, number one, and also going to thank you for being a good father.
Thank you so much.
Because there's not enough good fathers out there, so he really is a good father, and I can tell by his wife and his child. But they look very happy. So you treat them well. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks
Absolutely.
for having me.
We'll be right back.